Hi everyone! I'm going to walk you through some pictures that Rosie and Maya and I took when we went on a hike to the SoCal Demonstration Forest. And we tried to look for all the different colors of the rainbow while we were out there. So I'm going to show you what we found. So here we are on the trail. This is right off of Highland Way. It took us probably about 10 or 15 minutes to drive there from my house. And we took the dogs with us. The big one is Jones, and then we have Mouse and Luna too. The first thing that we found that was red was this reflector that was on a bridge right where we parked. And later on we found some of these red flowers. And here they are again. And then we found this orange car that was so strange to be on a hiking trail. And Rosie went down and got some closer pictures of it. And you can see there are all these holes in it. So strange. And then we found this orange leaf. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there in the middle. And we found these really cool orange flowers. And we found this. I'm not really sure what it is, but I think it's some kind of fungus that was growing on that log, some kind of like mushroom type of thing. And then for yellow, we found this banana slug and a yellow leaf. And if you look closely, you can see that there are some yellow flowers on this plant. And then we found lots of things that were green. This one was one of my favorites. It's such a funny looking little plant. And then we found a green clover. And this really cool green plant. And there's another picture of it. You can see some of them are actually white in the back. And some more green. And some green moss. And this is a waterfall. If you look right there in the middle, the water's coming out through there. We did not find anything blue, so I included a picture of my dog Jones in his brand new blue raincoat. I think he looks pretty good in it, don't you? We found some purple flowers. And then we found some things that were not really part of the rainbow, but I thought were super cool, so we took pictures of them. Here is a picture of a tree. It's all hollowed out in the middle because it was in a fire. And then there's some more of that really cool looking stuff that I like. And here's a really pretty white flower and a really funky kind of thing that we found in the road. This was just a very cool looking stump. And then this was the underside of a branch that had been cut down. And this was underneath a tree. This is pretty cool. You can actually see the root system of the tree coming out the side of the hill. And there's a branch there that's holding that rock up. Now this was a sign that we saw that says something about a pond. But we went just past it looking for the pond and we saw this, which doesn't really look much like a pond, does it? Like a pond usually has water and, you know, some wildlife in there, and this just looked so dried out. And then we found this and we were wondering, what is that black stuff around the end? And we were thinking maybe the tree had started to rot and maybe that's why they had to cut it down. And then we saw lots of this, which I thought looks a whole lot like Christmas trees. And then this really cool plant. And then when we were walking back, Rosie was telling me that she learned that the redwood trees grow in circles and that their root systems are all connected. And we started to see circles of trees everywhere we looked. See, here's another one. And then off to the side, you can see Maya and Mouse over there. Here's a puddle where I took a picture of the reflection. You can see the trees in the puddle. I thought that was super cool. And here is a log covered in moss that I thought looked a little bit like an alligator or maybe a shark that doesn't have a fin. And here is another waterfall. And so I was standing on the hiking trail and I looked to one side and I saw the waterfall. And we look to the other side and you can see where the water goes under the trail and comes out the other side. And here's a picture of the sky from that day. I think this was on Friday. It was so beautiful. And I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you decide to go on a rainbow hike, please